guys, welcome back, and today is going to be a tiramisu cheesecake. So no baking required. That is so cool. And you get the flavors of a cheesecake and a tiramisu. Give it a shot. I know you will love it if you love those cakes. So to that we're going to need a 9-inch springform, some graham crackers, butter, mascarpone cheese, cream cheese, sugar, cocoa powder, some heavy cream, Ladyfingers, they're the harder cracker ones, not the soft ones, and some coffee that you need to brew ahead of time so it has time to cool off. So you want to do that. So, and then we're ready to get started. So here's the graham crackers. They're the crumbs. We're mixing the butter and mixing them two together in a bowl. And you just make sure it's all combined. And once it's all combined in the bowl, we're going to put it into our springform, and we're just going to kind of pat it down. You can use a spoon, you can use the end of a cup. I like to use the end of a measuring cup. It works the best because it needs too stiff. And once you've done that, we are going to refrigerate it until we are ready to use it, or about 20-30 minutes. Put it in the refrigerator. In the bowl, we're mixing heavy cream and until it's stiff peaks and setting it aside. In a different bowl, we're mixing cream cheese, mascarpone cheese, and powdered sugar. Mixing those that mixture until it's no lumpy. And now we are gonna combine the two creams together. So put in the heavy cream into the cream cheese and gently fold it in and put it in the refrigerator until ready to use. So I put it in, and it becomes more thicker, so it's not just melting. So we're gonna take this out of the refrigerator and use half of our cream, and we're gonna spread it nicely and neatly, and make sure you go all the way to the sides and just even it out straight. And then we're going to sprinkle a generous amount of cocoa powder, a layer of that, and then we're going to be soaking into the cooled coffee, but only for a second because we do not want it to be soggy. So just for a second, you dip it in fully and make your all the way around your whole cake. So you can trim some if it needs some trimming. So like that. And now we are going for the next step, putting our next half of the cream. And we're just gonna spread it evenly and like that. And now we are gonna let this cool off overnight. Yes, it needs to stand overnight so it can do its thing. You know, tiramisu, it needs some time. So while that's, here it's been overnight and now hardened, and it's going to taste a lot better. So now let's do our finishing touch-up, which is not necessary, but you can do this for decoration, just beating heavy cream. You can add some sugar if you like. That's going to be for decoration. So get your cake stand ready, and in order to do this right, use a sharp knife and go around the cake before you open so it doesn't crack or anything. So just gently go around and then open up your springform, and ta-da-da, there is your delicious tiramisu cheesecake. And so this is what we've got. You can just sprinkle, the heavy, or lightly, with cocoa powder. I love to put a good amount. And then for some cute decoration, we're just gonna cut some ladyfingers in half, and we're just gonna stick them to the sides just for the fancy look. And just stick them. It works pretty good without anything, so just put them in and just squish them so it stands tightly. And so that's a good way of serving. It's a lot more like, really good for your eyes, appealing. appetizing. So that's what we've got. And then you can do some cute little bumps of heavy cream, the little flowers. And so put them out, and then you can sprinkle some cocoa powder on top of that lightly, so you don't, you know, so it doesn't blend in. So there is our cake. And then here is our sliced. And this is really good, my husband's favorite, and he orders it. So there you go. Please subscribe and like.